so much stuff in my walk with God and God preparing me for ministry, and a lot of it just was not pleasant. I mean, things were not working out the way I wanted them to. I was praying and nothing was happening. I was constantly getting discouraged and just did not understand God. What in the world are you doing? And in Deuteronomy chapter 8, verse 2, he says this to the Israelites, "And you shall earnestly remember all the way which the Lord your God led you these 40 years in the wilderness." 40 years in the wilderness, but the interesting thing is it was an 11-day journey. From where they left Egypt to the border of the Promised Land was an 11-day journey, and it took them 40 years to get there. Now, I can tell you, some of us are making our journey a whole lot longer than it has to be. Simply because we don't know, we don't understand this testing thing, and we don't understand how important it is to remain faithful and to remain stable and to remain steadfast. We don't understand the importance of the words of our mouth when we're in the wilderness. Come on now. Because what's in our heart comes out of our mouth. And as I began to study this years and years and years ago, God gave me a series, I don't even know if we still carry it, called Wilderness Mentalities. About the wrong mindsets that people get. And really, it's a wrong heart attitude that people have. It's the very thing we're talking about this weekend. It's wrong heart attitudes that people have that keep them in the wilderness a lot longer than they would have to be there. Because out in the wilderness, there are tests. We have to pass tests on our way to the Promised Land. And he said, I led you in the wilderness these 40 years for this purpose, to humble you, to prove you, to know what was in your mind and heart, whether you would keep my commandments or not. There we have it.
True.
You don't need the power of the Holy Spirit to act right when everything's going your way. There's no test in that. But we do need the power of the Holy Spirit to be peaceful, joyful, continue to do what's right, continue to walk in love with other people, continue to keep a good confession, continue to be emotionally stable when nothing is going right.
Yes, Lord.
And that's what shows what kind of person we are.